tell you a secret, all right? And it's very easy to become an expert at coaching figure or fitness girls. Just starve them, giving them 800 calories a day, and put them on drugs so they don't lose muscle mass. And if they start to become like incapable of functioning, give them stimulants like clenbuterol so they can get through their days. Sounds bad, right? But it's pretty much how most people do it. Thank God we have now more and more experts like John Meadows, for example, or Matt Porter, who use the smart approach to getting people in shape. But yet the vast majority of people, the only way for them to get someone in shape is get someone who's crazy enough to do what they're telling them to do, which is basically eat 800 calories, all protein, so you have no energy, you will kill your metabolic rate, metabolic damage, all kind of stuff, and then put them on drugs. It's very easy to get a girl in shape like that. If they are crazy enough or excessive enough to do what you're telling them to do. The problem is that these coaches, once the contest is done, they leave their athletes to their trouble. Now they have tons and tons of health issues, and not only that, psychological issues. Because the only people who can actually follow such a regimen are people with such low self-esteem that they will be willing to do anything to be admired for their physique. I know, because I was that guy. I was the guy with such low self-esteem that he was willing to do anything to look good and be admired for his body. I mean, I've trained 6-8 hours a day. I've took drugs. I woke up at 3 a.m. in the morning to go walk with a backpack because I ate one candy bar during the day. All day, I did all that crazy things. I understand what's going on. And the only people who will be able to stick through that excessive dieting, excessive exercise, are the neurotic people who have such low self-esteem issues. They will be willing to do everything, even if they feel like crap, even if that means risking their health. So if you are a coach and you find such a gem, then you will be able to use your excessive strategies and you will win a trophy. Good for you, right? But you screwed these people up. And the physical aspect is probably the least damaging because you can fix your health. But you cannot fix those psychological issues that you've built from such excessive behavior. You basically reinforce every single psychological issue that person has, making it almost impossible for these people to get back on track and live a normal, happy life afterwards. I've seen fitness girls eating bathroom fucking tissue. And that's not a joke. They was starving. They had some pain because they needed food, and they would eat bathroom tissue to fill themselves up. That's crazy, right? But that's not even the craziest things. So if you're a coach, personally, okay, I've trained bodybuilders, I've trained pro athletes. The one rule I had, okay, I never accepted to work with a fitness girl who would take drugs. I accepted training guys, bodybuilders who took drugs. I did not recommend it. Somebody else was doing their drug regimen. And that's hypocritical. No, it's not, because for a female, drugs are much more damaging than for men, because the virilization will happen. Male, it's not. You're giving them hormones that goes against their physiology. With male, you're just increasing their physiology. There will be downside. There will be issues. And I will never accept working with a girl that wanted to take drugs. Why? Because to me, that is an indication of a more deeply rooted psychological issue. Now, I'm not saying that all girls who take drugs have those psychological issues. They do not. But for me, it was a rule. I'm not better than anybody else. That's probably why I don't train competitive athletes anymore, because they're all taking drugs. But anyway, if you're a coach and you're working with someone you suspect might have some deep-rooted psychological issues that motivates them to live the fitness lifestyle, then it is your job as a coach to support them in that and try to fix that problem. Never allow someone with profound psychological problems to get into the rigor of contest prep. And more importantly, don't have them do the crazy stuff that just reinforces the bad habits, the bad pattern that they have. That is your duty as a coach.